Hi everyone, once again welcome back to our channel. Now we are going to discuss about the topic is here motion in a plane first year. These short answer questions just for important already important questions upload chesina nika on the remaining problems here. What is the relative motion? Explain it. The average velocity, instantaneous velocity and some etc. equations. Maximum height range, some problems explained now. Okay, first of all here two questions here there. Question number 2 short answers low. Question number 7 first of all explain, after that remaining problems. Now first of all listen here. Question number 2, what is relative velocity? Explain it. What is relative velocity? Explain it. Question number 7 short answers low. Explain the terms the average velocity and its instantaneous velocity when they are equal. When they are equal. ఈ రెండు క్వశ్చన్స్ వెరీ షార్ట్ ఆన్సర్స్లో ఉంటాయి. ఒకసారి దీస్ ఆర్ యూజింగ్ ఫర్ నీట్ అండ్ మెయిన్స్ పర్పస్లో కూడా బిట్లు అడిగే ఛాయిస్ ఉంటుంది. సమ్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ ఫర్ థియరీ పార్టికల్స్, థియరీ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్. ఓకే, ఇవి టీఎస్ వాళ్ళకి అండ్ ఏపీ వాళ్ళకి యూజ్ అవుతాయి. ఇప్పుడు హాఫ్ ఇయర్లీ కానీ యాన్యువల్ కానీ ఇది ఎప్పుడైనా ఇవి యూస్ఫుల్ క్వశ్చన్సే. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ లీజన్. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ హియర్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద రిలేటివ్ వెలాసిటీ? ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఇట్. నౌ ద రిలేటివ్ వెలాసిటీ డిఫైన్డ్ యాజ్ సింప్లీ వెన్ టూ బాడీస్ ఆర్ ఇన్ మోషన్. వెన్ టూ బాడీస్ ఆర్ ఇన్ మోషన్. ఓకే, motion of the one body with respect to another body. Motion of the one body is with respect to another body. Then that two bodies are in relative motion. Then that two bodies are in relative motion. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే రెండు వస్తువులు గమనంలో ఉండాలి. ఒక వస్తువు గమనం అనేది ఇంకో వస్తువు దృష్ట్యా ఉన్నట్టయితే ఆ రెండు వస్తువులు సాపేక్ష క్షేత్రంలో ఉన్నాయని అంటాం. ఓకే, వన్స్ అగైన్ when two bodies are in motion, motion of one body with respect to another body is called relative motion. This is a statement. Okay, now explain it అన్నాడు. చూద్దాం. ఫస్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ రాసుకోండి. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఇయర్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ విత్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ మీకు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాం. స్టేట్మెంట్ ఆన్సర్. ఓకే, when here two bodies are in motion, motion of one body, motion of one body with respect to another body, okay, is called here relative motion. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ అ స్టేట్మెంట్. ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ రాసినట్టు మనకి 1 మార్క్ వస్తుందమ్మా. ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్కి 1 మార్క్. ఓకే, నౌ వెన్ టూ బాడీస్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వెన్ టూ బాడీస్ మూవింగ్ along the straight line, when two bodies are moving along the straight line from the origin. Okay, these two bodies, for example A and B, these two bodies here, for example two bodies A and B, the position vector of the bodies along the straight line from the origin. For example XA XB, because very simple explain chestam with diagram toni. Here this is a straight line, this one here straight line. Okay, O is a origin, here O is a origin. When two bodies moving along the straight line along the, for example x axis, for example x axis. Okay, these two bodies, for example A and B. Okay, A and B. So this is a body A, this one here body B. These two bodies moving along the straight line. Okay, the position, let the position of A and B from the origin, for example here AX, this is the position of the body A from the origin. Next to the position of the body, okay, body B, and ikkada from the origin. This is a B body, this one here A body. Okay, the position of body A from margin here XA, the position of body B from margin here XB. This is a matter. Now these two bodies moving along the straight line. Now simply write the explanation. A diagram rough style rasuna. Here this is a straight line. These two bodies A and B, XA and here XB, XA and here XB. This one here XBA, XBA. Okay. Now answer: when two bodies moving along a straight line. Okay, straight line. Here two bodies means here A and B. Here bodies are here A and B are bodies, these two bodies. Okay. Now let the position of bodies or particles. The position of bodies are particles here XA and here XA and XB. Okay, now XA and XB respectively, or here respectively at any time. Okay, at any time from ఎక్కడ నుండి అవి from the origin. Okay, from origin. Yeah, from origin. Here these are XB and XA. Now the relative position of the two bodies. Same రాయండి సరిపోద్ది. ఇది యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈజ్ రాసేసేయండి అమ్మా. Okay, now the relative position of two bodies. Here the relative position of position of B, the relative position of B with respect to here respect to your body A. Okay, ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే the relative position of B, the nothing but body B with respect to body A. Then here XBA is equal to position. This is a position equal XB minus here XA. This is the relative position with respect to A, with respect to B. This means here the relative position of B with respect to A. అంటే దీని ఏంటంటే A దృష్ట్యా B యొక్క పొజిషన్ స్థానం. ఓకేనా? సో x bar BA is equal to XB minus XA. Now this is the integrating with respect to derivative with respect to time. That means here change in position, that is equal to velocity. Now the relative velocity of these two bodies. Now here relative velocities of these bodies here VBA is equal to here VB bar minus here VA bar. This is a relative velocity. This one here relative velocity B with respect to body A. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే VBA అనేది ఏంటంటే ఏం చేయాలంటే the velocity of the body B with respect to body A. That means here VBA bar is equal to VB bar minus VBA. This is a relative velocity. The magnitude of these two bodies, the magnitude of the relative velocity. Now, magnitude of relative velocity. Here, V bar is equal to here VB plus here VB minus VA square minus 2 nothing but here VA VB cos theta. This is a magnitude of relative velocity of these two bodies. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే modulus of this is a mod nothing but here magnitude. VBA nothing but the velocity of the body B with respect to velocity of the body A. So the magnitude of the relative velocity AB is equal to here, that means here under root of VB square plus VA square minus 2VB cos theta. Here theta means the angle between two bodies. The angle between two bodies. Here where theta is angle between here A and B. This is a angle between A and B. Now the three cases untunayi ikkada. For example, when two trains moving along the same direction with velocities A and B, with velocity here A and B, then same direction, so theta is equal to here 0 degrees. So 0 degrees substituting here, one case. Now these two trains moving in opposite direction. In this case theta is equal to 180 degrees. Theta is equal to here 180 degrees. So cos 180 is equal to minus 1. So next case. Third case, these two bodies, the theta angle between two bodies 90 degrees. That means here the two bodies moving perpendicular to each other. అంటే ఒకదానికొకటి పరస్పరం లంబంగా వెళ్ళినట్టయితే వాటి మధ్య కోణం 90 డిగ్రీలు ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి cos 90 is equal to 0, that is equal to something values వస్తుంది. Okay, three cases. Now note this one. First of all, same right, 4 marks enough. This one here magnitude is under root of VA square plus VB square minus 2 VA VB cos theta. Here cos theta means angle between A and B. Now cases when two trains are moving in same direction. Here for example, case 1 when two trains moving in same direction. Okay, their bodies are two trains means here A, for example B. A and B are two trains. Okay, moving in same direction at any time. For example, same direction at any time. Okay, now here theta is equal to, in this case theta is equal to 0 degrees. Here theta is equal to 0 degrees. Here two trains means A and B. Here two trains means here A and B. These are two trains. These two trains moving along the same direction. Now the magnitude of A and B, nothing but here the relative velocity. So the magnitude of relative velocity of A and B here, that is equal to VBA. Okay, is equal to under root of formula VA square plus here VB square minus 2 VA VB cos theta. So cos theta is equal to 0. Here cos 0 is equal to just to 1. Cos 0 is equal to 1. Now here this is a V BA or BA or AB. Okay, that is equal to here under root of VA square plus here VB square minus 2 VA VB. That is equal to, this is a minus B whole square formula, a minus B whole square minus. So is equal to here VA minus here VB, VA minus here VB under root. Okay, VA minus VB, that is equal to this is a modulus. Okay, this one here modulus here, that is equal to square. Okay, VA minus VB. Okay, now this is a VA minus VB or VB minus VA. So the relative velocity, so these two trains here, finally VAB is equal to VA minus here VB, or in this case VA greater than VB, now or VB minus VA, in this case here VB greater than here VA. Okay, ఇక్కడ ఎక్కువ వాల్యూస్ నుంచి తక్కువ వాల్యూస్ రిమూవ్ సబ్స్ట్రాక్షన్ చేయాలి కాబట్టి ఈ వాల్యూస్ వస్తాయి. దిస్ వన్ కేస్. నౌ దీస్ టూ ట్రైన్స్ ఆర్ మూవింగ్ ఇన్ అపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్, దెన్ ద రిలేటివ్ వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్ దీస్ టూ ట్రైన్స్, నౌ నోట్ దిస్ వన్, ఇక్కడ వరకు రాయండి సరిపోద్ది. మూవింగ్ ఇన్ opposite direction, so theta is equal to 180 degrees, theta is equal to here 180 degrees. ఇక్కడ కోణం ఎంత, రెండింటి మధ్య వ్యతిరేక దిశలో ట్రావెల్ చేసినట్టయితే వాటి మధ్య కోణం అనేది, సో వెన్ దే ఆర్ రైట్, ఇక్కడ సరిపోద్ది లేకుంటే దే ఆర్ ఇన్ అపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్. సో ఓకే రాస్తా, వెన్ దే ఆర్ when they are moving in opposite direction. Okay, opposite direction. Now the relative velocity two bodies here VAB is equal to under root of here VA square plus here VB square minus 2VA 2VB cos theta. So here theta is equal to 180 degrees, cos 180 is equal to here minus 1, cos 180 is equal to minus 1. So this value is here now positive values, simplifies under root of VA square plus VB square minus here 2VA, okay, 2 VB minus 1, cos 180 is equal to here minus 1, so minus into minus plus, so simplifies VA square plus here VB square plus 2VA VB under root. This is a okay relative velocity between two trains in both are in moving in opposite direction. Now this is a plus B whole square formula, this one here a plus B whole square formula. Now here modulus of a, the magnitude of relative velocity both nothing but here two trains here is equal to VA plus here VB, VA minus here plus VB. This is a opposite direction, same direction here negative symbol, opposite direction here positive symbol. Next, these two trains moving in perpendicular to each other. ఈ రెండు ట్రైన్లు ఒకదానికొకటి పరస్పరం లంబంగా మూవ్ అయినట్టయితే the relative velocity between two bodies here, two trains. Now case 3, this is a case 2. Next case 3, now both are in moving in perpendicular direction. మీ థియరీ రాసుకొని సరిపోద్ది, మిగతా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి టైం పడుతుంది. Now here case 3, ఓకేనా, case 3, when they are moving in perpendicular direction, here perpendicular direction, okay, perpendicular directions, that is here. Now theta is equal to here 90 degrees, theta is equal to 90 degrees. Now here VA, the relative velocity between two bodies here, magnitude of magnitude of relative velocity to trains, here body is nothing but 2 trains, is equal to under root of VA square plus here VB square plus minus 2VA VB cos theta. Here theta is equal to 90 degrees. Both are in moving. So this one here A, this one here for example B. This moving perpendicular to each other. Theta is equal to 90 degrees. Theta is equal to here 90 degrees. So this values are substituting. Cos 90 is equal to 0. Cos 90 is equal to here 0. So this terms here 0. Remaining the magnitude of relative velocity of 2 trains is equal to under root of here. Very simple. VA square plus here VB square. This is a magnitude of 2 trains. These 2 trains moving in perpendicular to each other. So the angle between these 2 trains here 90 degrees. These 3 cases. So this is a relative velocity and explanation. సో ఇది కాకుండా మీకు ఇంకా వేరే ప్రాసెస్లో కూడా చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. ఏది రాసినా మనకు క్వశ్చన్కి ఆన్సర్ కావాలి. ఓకేనా? నౌ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ రిలేటివ్ వెలాసిటీ నథింగ్ బట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ when 2 bodies are in motion, the motion of one body with respect to another body is called as your relative motion. Okay, this is a statement. Now explain the question number 7. Explain the terms the average velocity and instantaneous velocity, then they are equal. అవి ఎప్పుడు సమానంగా ఉంటున్నాయి. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ లిజన్. average velocity, the average velocity is defined as the ratio of the total displacement to the time taken for the body is called as here simply average velocity. So average velocity is equal to total displacement by total time. So the average velocity independent of the path followed by the particle from their positions, initial and between the initial and final position. అంటే ఇక్కడ average velocity అనేది independent of that means does not depend on the path. It is only depend on the position of the particles or bodies. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే యావరేజ్ వెలాసిటీ తీసుకున్నట్టయితే దాని యొక్క స్థానం పైన మాత్రమే ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది కానీ దాని యొక్క అది ప్రయాణించే మార్గం పైన ఆధారపడదు. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద యావరేజ్ వెలాసిటీ. ఓకే, ఇన్స్టాంటేనియస్ వెలాసిటీ. ద ఇన్స్టాంటేనియస్ వెలాసిటీ ఈజ్ డిఫైన్డ్ యాజ్ ద వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్ బాడీ ఎట్ ఏ పర్టికులర్ instant of the time is called as here average. ఇది instantaneous velocity. Okay, for a body here, for a body moving uniform velocity, then the average velocity is equal to instantaneous velocity. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్పింది మనం, when they are equal అన్నాడు. అంటే when 2 bodies are the body, just when a body moving uniform velocity, then the average velocity is equal to here instantaneous velocity. This is a matter 4 mark question. Okay, first of all note this one. మళ్ళీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తా, సింపుల్గా ఏం లేదు. యావరేజ్ వెలాసిటీ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఏందమ్మా, ద యావరేజ్ వెలాసిటీ ఈజ్ డిఫైన్డ్ యాజ్ ద రేషియో బిట్వీన్ total displacement to time taken, total time taken. Okay, total time taken is called as here average velocity. Statement answer రాసుకోండి దీనికి. Okay, first of all average velocity statement. The average velocity is defined as the ratio between here total displacement, the ratio between total displacement and the total time taken, total time taken is called here is called here average velocity. Okay, average velocity. This is a average velocity. So that means here average velocity is equal to total displacement by total time. So average velocity is equal to total displacement. Okay, total displacement by here total time taken. Okay, total time taken. Suppose, okay, that is equal to here. For example, ikkada simplify explain chestam. This is a straight line, this one here straight line. Okay, here this is a point, these 2 points here, point A, for example point B, point A, point B, or this one here the position of the particle x1, this is the position of the, for example, x2. Okay, this one initial position, this one here final position. Here initial time, for example t1, here final time, for example t2. Okay, initial time here t1, here final time t2. Now the average velocity is equal to the particle moving from here x1 to x2, the time taken for the here t1 to t2. So change in time by change in position by change in time, that is equal to here simply average velocity. Now here average velocity equal to x2 minus here x1 by here t2 minus here t1. This is the average velocity. That means here total displacement by here total time. This is a just for average velocity. So average velocity is independent of the path followed by the particle between initial and final position. Point wise రాసుకుంటే ఒక 2 పాయింట్లు దిస్ ఇక్కడ వరకు రాయండి సరిపోద్ది. నెక్స్ట్ దీని కంటిన్యూషన్ వెరీ సింపుల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్. 4 మార్క్ క్వశ్చన్ అమ్మా. కొద్దిగా థియరీ ఉంటుంది, ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. నౌ ద యావరేజ్ వెలాసిటీ ఇండిపెండెంట్ ఆఫ్ path followed by the particle, here point wise రాసుకోండి. The average velocity is independent okay, independent of path followed by the particle nothing but here body, path followed by the body between initial and here final, initial and final positions. That means ఇది ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఆ కణము ప్రయాణించే మార్గం పైన ఆధారపడకుండా ఆ కణం పొందినటువంటి తొలి స్థానం మరియు తుది స్థానాలపైన మాత్రమే ఆధారపడుతుందని అర్థం దీని మీనింగ్. ఓకేనా? ద యావరేజ్ వెలాసిటీ ఇండిపెండెంట్ ఆఫ్ పాత్ ఫాలోడ్ బై ద పార్టికల్ బిట్వీన్ ఇనిషియల్ అండ్ ఫైనల్ పొజిషన్ ఆఫ్ ద పార్టికల్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇన్స్టాంటేనియస్ వెలాసిటీ. ఇన్స్టాంటేనియస్ హియర్ నెక్స్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ హియర్ instantaneous velocity. Okay, instantaneous velocity nothing but the velocity of the body at any particular instant of the time is called as here instantaneous the velocity. అంటే ఒక వస్తువుకి వేగం ఉన్నట్టయితే ఏదైనా ఒక ప్రత్యేక తక్షణ వేగం అంటాం దాన్ని. ఏదైనా కాలం వద్ద తక్షణ వేగాన్ని ఏమంటున్నామంటే ఒక బిందువు దగ్గర ఉన్నటువంటి తక్షణ వేగం అంటున్నాం. ఇక్కడ సింపుల్గా velocity of the body at a particular instant of the time is called as here instantaneous velocity. Okay, now the velocity of the body at a particular at a particular instant of time at a particular instant of time, sorry, instant of time రాయండి. A particular instant of time is called here is called instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity. Okay, mathematically this is the application of the limits. So instantaneous velocity is equal to here instantaneous velocity is equal to limits application చేయాలమ్మా. limit delta t tends to 0 here delta theta by delta s by delta s or x. Okay, delta x రాద్దామా మీ ఇష్టం. delta x రాయండి, delta s అని రాయండి. delta x by here delta x by delta t, that is equal to dx by here dt. This is a instantaneous velocity. This one here instantaneous velocity. 4 mark question, very very important. Okay, last time when they are equal adigindu. So the body moving with uniform velocity, when a body moving with uniform velocity, then the average velocity is equal to instantaneous velocity. ఈ పాయింట్ రాసుకోండి, ఆ లాస్ట్ అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఇదే పాయింట్. ఓకే, నోట్ దిస్ వన్ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్. The instantaneous velocity means velocity of body at a particular instant of time is called here instantaneous velocity. It's very simple. So instantaneous velocity is equal to limit delta t tends to delta x by delta t, that is equal to dx by dt. That is a instantaneous velocity. తక్షణ వేగం అంటాం దీన్ని, తెలుగులో ఏమంటాం ఇక్కడ తక్షణ వేగం అంటాం. ఓకే, నోట్ దిస్ వన్. నెక్స్ట్, when a body moving with uniform velocity, then the average velocity is equal to here instantaneous velocity. Last question అదే, when they are at equal అడిగిండు. Now third point, when a body is moving uniform velocity in a straight line, for example in a straight line, okay, in a straight line, then the average velocity is equal to instantaneous velocity is give the straight line, then the average velocity is equal to here instantaneous velocity. This is the answer. This one here answer సరిపోద్ది. ఓకే, బాడీ అనేది ఏకరీతి గమనంలో ఉండాలి, అది ఒక స్ట్రేట్ లైన్లో మాత్రమే ఉండాలి. ఎట్లా ఉండాలి? when a body moving along the straight line with uniform velocity, then the average velocity is equal to then, that is the instantaneous velocity. This is the answer. Next one, note this one. First of all, మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తా సింపుల్గా. యావరేజ్ వెలాసిటీ అంటే the average velocity is defined as the ratio between the total displacement to total time taken is called as here average velocity. ఇక్కడ స్టేట్మెంట్, the average velocity independent of the path followed by the particle between initial and final position. This is a point సరిపోద్ది. తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ instantaneous velocity. The instantaneous velocity is defined as simply the velocity of the particle at a particular instant of the time is called as an instantaneous velocity. The instantaneous velocity is equal to limits delta t tends to 0 dx by dt, that is equal to delta x by delta t, that is equal to dx by dt. It is close. Okay, when a body moving along the straight line with uniform velocity, then the average velocity is equal to instantaneous velocity. This is a question to answer. 4 mark question, very simple explanation. Next question. Okay, note this one, students. See here, next problem. Question number 11, short answers. Short answer, last question, very simple, very simple. Okay. Show that for a projectile launched at an angle 45 degrees. Launched here, projectile angle here 45 degrees. Okay. The maximum height of the projectile is 1/4 of the range. 1/4 of the range. Here that means here the maximum height h, okay, of the projectile is 1/4 of the range. 1/4 of the range. This is a range here r. 1/4 of the range nothing but here h is equal to r by 4. R by 4. This is a proof. Show that the here show that the h is equal to r by 4. Okay. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే the body projected in case of the projectile thrown into space at an angle 45 degrees. So the maximum height of is equal to 1/4 of the range. 1/4 of the range. So వ్యాప్తిలో 4వ వంతు అనేది దేనికి ఈక్వల్ ఉంటుందంటే గరిష్ట ఉన్నతికి ఈక్వల్గా ఉంటుంది. నౌ ఇక్కడ వెరీ సింపుల్. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ హియర్ ఆన్సర్, ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ ఆన్సర్ హియర్ మీకు నచ్చినట్టు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసుకోండి. ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ projectile thrown, this is a x, this one here y, okay, angle here 45 degrees. Okay, this is a initial velocity u, initial velocity for example u. This is a range, this one here range. Okay, this one here height, this one here height. This is a y is a point of projection. This is a angle here, angle of projection 45 degrees simply. Okay, here height. In case of projectile thrown, okay, thrown into a space, okay, space at an angle 45 degrees, at an angle here 45 degrees. Now here very simple range formula here, range, horizontal range formula, u square sin 2 theta by g. This is a range, horizontal range formula here, r is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. And maximum height is equal to formula తీసుకున్నట్లయితే u square sin square theta by 2g. This is a maximum height formula. This one here range formula. Okay, note this one. First of all we prove the h is equal to the maximum height is equal to 1/4 of the range. 1/4 of the range. Now note this one. First rough diagram అది రాసుకోండి. ఇది కూడా అండి ఆన్సర్ లో. This is the answer. In case of projectile thrown into space at an angle 45 degrees. Now here theta is equal to 45 degrees. Maximum height is equal to u square sin square theta by 2g. Horizontal range is equal to here r is equal to just u square sin 2 theta by g. These are for in the information of range and just for height. Okay, now angle theta is equal to 45 degrees and maximum range, horizontal range, okay, here r is equal to u square sin 2 theta by just g. Now here r is equal to values u square sin 2 into here theta is equal to 45 degrees by g. Simplifies 45 into 2 90. Sin 90 is equal to just 1. So range is equal to, horizontal range is equal to here u square, okay, sin 90 by g, that is equal to sin 90 is equal to 1, sin 90 is equal to here just 1 u square by g. This is a range, horizontal range. Now maximum height formula, the maximum height of the projectile h is equal to u square sin square theta by 2g. Okay, now maximum height h is equal to just u square sin square theta by 2g, sin square theta by 2g. Now values here substituting, here simplies h is equal to u square sin, okay, sin square here theta is equal to 45 degrees, theta is equal to 45 degrees by 2g. Simplies very simple, sin 45 is equal to 1 by root 2, okay. Simplies here h is equal to u square sin, here sin 45 is equal to 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, okay, square, this is a square, by here 2g by 2g. Now simplies here h is equal to maximum height, here maximum height h is equal to remaining terms 1 by root 2, the nothing is square, 1 by root 2 square, so 1 by 2. Now simplies u square into 1 by 2 by 2g, okay. Here 1 by 2 so this is a denominator. Now simplies maximum height is equal to here u square by 2g into just to this one 2, so u square by 4g, here u square by 4g. Therefore h is equal to simply u square by g into 1 by 4, okay. 4g ఇలా రాసిన simple u square by g into 1 by 4, that is equal to u square by 4g. Now but u square by g is equal to here r, this is a horizontal range. Now here simplies u square by g is equal to here r, so this is a substituting simply here h is equal to u square by r, nothing but here range by 4, this is a the maximum height is equal to the quarter of the horizontal range, this is the answer, okay. పిల్లలు చూడండి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కూడా మీకు వెరీ షార్ట్ ఆన్సర్స్ ఆల్రెడీ అప్లోడ్ చేసిన ఇంతకుముందే, అవి చదివిన తర్వాత ఆల్ రిపీటెడ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ అని ఒకటి పెట్టేసిన, అవి చూసిన తర్వాత ఇవి చూడండి, మీకు ఇవి జేఈ మెయిన్స్లో కూడా యూజ్ అయితే నీట్ కానీ జేఈ మెయిన్స్ కానీ, ఓకే. థ్యాంక్ యూ, ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్, ఓకే.